And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Smith. Setting up the screen here. And oh, it coughed it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now Austin. is a 94-yard punt return. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, it's Carr. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. Carr working out of the gun. Now a loose football. And the... Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He's going to air one out right away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's got room to run right at the start. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Defense.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike,
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Emmitt Smith with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Adams the man in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And now the rookie's free. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 99 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Cut. Ready?
Here's Rattler. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Quentin Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Let's go now.
Rattler wants to throw it. Flushed. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and leg.
There he goes, right side. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith tying a career high with his 4th touchdown of the game. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And a round is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
They begin the drive, and he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there, but obviously he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a second time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Emmitt Smith, 25 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how...
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Great, set.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Oh, good move. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Down. Go. Set.
To the air is Rattler. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Facing challenges.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here we go. Set. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken right around the 44. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith, 99 yards. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So out come the Bucs now. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Go.
In motion left goes a tight end. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. To return, Reek Woolen.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. They'll start out on the ground with Emmitt. Now he's loose again. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith, 98 yards. And the Eagles get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game, no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Now Rattler.
Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go now. Ready.
Rattler working out of the gun.
Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. From the shotgun, Rattler.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Ready. Play.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, We take a break.
Set, go.
Rattler from the gun, third down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And taken at the 46.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah,
and now off to the races, down the right side, on his horse. And just shedding him off there. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing. We've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They're brought out by the 5th-round rookie out of South Carolina, Spencer Rattler.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. The return begins on their side of midfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Still on his feet. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of... So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. That's played at the 43. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 10. Barrels in for the touchdown. The Eagles were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. He's on the move. He's keeping it. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Throwing his Rattler. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Eagles get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
On the set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Rattler to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Forced out to his right. Wow, it's free again! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. 3rd straight series, they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day that ends in Y, you're probably...
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together.
Down. Check.
Now Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking...
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second now. Oh, now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
Right, set. Well done.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Return starts at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting... Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. A beginner's return from the 11. The Eagles returning their... Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Give now to the running back. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. Adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Steelers and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive.
Ready.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Rattler. Wow, it's free again! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead off the turnover. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Wow, it's free again! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
And he's going to get across the 10 to the 12-yard line. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming.
Set. Ready. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. They'll bring out the punter here. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. He fields it at his 43. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. 30. Gets the 10. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Another drive coming up for this offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this is...
Wow, it's free again! And a defender's on it! This is a touchdown! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now this offense getting set to work here. They go play action on 1st. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's the handoff. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Motion man sent left. They'll run here on 1st down. Big gain has them across the 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Aubrey good on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Down. Check pitch.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the
pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready?
Rattler back to throw. Dump off to his fullback. And the Eagles get to it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And the way they have just been running it right through this defense all game, Brock, it's really been astounding to see an NFL defense defeated so soundly.
You just don't expect to see a defense at this level of football get...
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Good. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you...
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's at the 30. The 10. At the 5. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Lone back gets the handoff. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles are running them out of the building. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. As Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Eagles. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Smith. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmitt Smith, 96 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest.
Gronkowski's going to go. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Aubrey now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Open man, Gronkowski complete. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got some. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think?
Gronkowski's going to go. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rob Gronkowski doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the 1 play to find the end zone on the rushing. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Emmitt Smith with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
Allen. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Here is third and quite a ways. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And they'll accept that penalty. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle with Barkley. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In motion right goes Adams. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Fights through, and now a crease. Oh, what a move. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nolan Smith, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. A final shot before half for Allen. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. He's on his way. Jerry Jeudy. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. Now he's free up the right sideline. Off to the races. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 82 yards. And the Chiefs are able to at least get one score back. And oh, it's blocked. So that one his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Now they can't bring him down. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down.
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
They'll go to Barkley again. Dances by at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
In motion, Gronkowski. Here's Allen to throw it. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 30 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history.
Kicking team.
And that flag accepted.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gronk, the tight end, in motion. Allen going to throw. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Allen. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Allen now looks to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Great, set.
Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. There he goes again. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Allen throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
To the air, Allen.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A first down carry for Smith. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second down, here's Emmett again, pushing through the contact. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And as this defense walks off the field.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And, Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He cuts it to the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They cross the 40. Nice run there. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's off again. Past the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Browns are lined up to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fielded just beyond his 40. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 28.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. They're throwing it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Picked up at the 38. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And this is a decent pickup to the 5. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. They motion a receiver left. They'll run now on 2nd down. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Past the 25, still on the move. There he goes, right sideline. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Oh, baby, he got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On third down, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. The Browns and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical. He fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw now. Flush down out to his left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. He gets it away now from his own end zone. Starts from the 44. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good.
Now a give running right. Escapes it, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. Will not be denied. Touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles give a whole bunch back on an awful return. But the key takeaway is they've got the takeaway. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Here's the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
No touchdown.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
No touchdown.
Trying the right side. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Thankfully, only one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Very set. No touchdown.
Gets it running the sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Juke the defender. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Back to the well again. Oh, stiff up. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, that's intercepted near the sideline. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you go an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Reek Woolen with the INT. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this buys them some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. Now at 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.